Hey Mara.
What?
How are you?
Good.
What are we doing today?
We are dissecting the pigeon.
What's your pigeon's name?
His name is Flitter.
Flitter? Okay. Well, let's get to work. Let's talk about some of these things about this pigeon.
Yeah, good idea.
All right. So let's open his beak. So if you open his beak,
Open it.
and you go to the very back of his mouth,
Go to the
do you remember that part of the throat, what that's called?
That is called the trachea.
The pharynx, right?
Pharynx. I always get mixed up.
That's okay. All right, so let's talk about when he breathes. So when he breathes, the air goes down.
His trachea.
Trachea.
Where's that trachea?
All right.
Here it is.
Where's that trachea? Here it is. Here, let's move your hand. Your arm's kind of in the way.
Yeah.
All right, there it is. The trachea. There it is right there. The trachea goes down past the diaphragm and into the, what does the air go after it goes out of the trachea?
The lungs.
The lungs. And the lungs are back here. They're very hard to see.
Yeah, we didn't really find them ourselves.
They're right here. Right here. And then there's air sacs in there as well.
Yeah, air sacs. They kind of got ruined.
Okay, the air sacs. All right. So let's talk about where the food goes. It goes past the pharynx and into the esophagus.
Here's the big old esophagus.
Esophagus is right here. And then it goes
that
down
big old line.
into the, what is this big pouch right here that was filled with seeds?
Yeah.
Remember what it was
There's
called?
like maybe 30 pieces of corn in there.
What was that called?
It's called the...
Yep.
It was called the crop.
Crop. Good job. So all that food goes into the crop and gets stored there.
Yeah.
And later on, it goes down into the... What's this?
Way down into the gizzard.
The gizzard.
Filled with rocks. They eat rocks.
All right. I can't even see past my hands. Okay, the gizzard right there. That big muscular structure. After it gets mushed up in the gizzard, it goes into the... What's this?
The small intestine.
The small intestine. That's actually the large intestine. The small intestine's down here.
The small intestine.
Okay.
We didn't... Here it is.
Okay, and there's the large intestine. It has this little, really important little organ right here. Remember what it's called?
No.
The
pancreas.
Pancreas. That's endocrine function. Okay, good job.
Okay.
And after it goes through the large intestine, it comes out through this little opening right here.
Yeah.
And it comes out of this hole.
This hole.
Remember what it's called?
You can't really see it.
Remember what it's called?
Feathers. Excuse me.
Here, let's turn the pigeon around. Maybe we can see it better.
Excuse me, feathers, but we have to get through.
Okay, what's that?
And I can...
Do you remember what it's called? The cloaca.
Cloaca.
Good job. All right. So there's some other structures that we missed. What about these big black structures right here? You remember what those are called?
Well, those big black structures. Well, there was the liver.
The liver. Okay.
This liver. That's a part of the liver.
That was the left lobe of the liver. We took it out. Okay.
Yeah, we kind of ruined the liver when we were trying to dissect.
All right. Now there, right under the sternum, we cracked it open and we could see this. What's this?
That's red blood.
No, what is the organ? Tell me what the organ is.
It's a heart.
A heart. Okay. Tell me about the blue blood. What's the blue blood?
The blue blood is the unoxygenated blood.
Deoxygenated blood. It's in the... Do you remember what that part of the heart was called?
No.
Atrium. Okay. And the atrium pumps that blood and it goes to the... Takes the deoxygenated blood and it pumps it to the... Lungs. And then the lungs put oxygen in the blood and it
pumps back to the heart.
It gets back to the heart.
And then goes
and then the ventricles pump that blood to where?
To this part.
To the rest of the body, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and they pump it.
I took out the blood.
You took out the blood. Let's see if I can get.
It's kind of dry.
Let's see if I can get a picture of the aorta.
Aorta.
Whoa, let's see. There sure is a lot of stuff in there.
Here's a bone right here. We can't.
Okay, you can see some of the blood vessels in there. They're hard to see, but the aorta is that pink one that I have my probe next to. There. Good job, Mara.
Right there.
Awesome. All right, we got one other big kidney, big structure. Oops, I just said the word. What is that other organ back there? Way in the very, very back.
Kidney. It's
the
way
kidney.
in the very, very back.
I don't know if I can see it.
Yeah, here. I'll get it. I'll get a picture of it for you.
Okay.
And so there's the kidney right there, right there.
Oh, let me go around the table.
Way, yeah.
Can you find it?
Way, right there.
Okay. I can't see it with my video, but I'm going to just count that you actually have your finger on it. All right. Good dissection, baby. You did awesome.
So, let's do some other things.
All right, what would you like to do?
And we're going to be talking about, like, where are the things on the outside.
All right, let's talk about things on the outside. All right, let me get my probe.
So right here's the eye.
The eye.
The eye.
What's it covered by?
It's covered by the eyelid
Uh-huh.
that was completely shut when we first got this thing
What
out.
else do you see?
There's the bill
The beak, yeah. What else?
and the crown.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to believe that, but the pigeon actually has a wrist right here.
Mm-hmm. What else? Do you want to do the feathers?
Yes.
What are these feathers called? These that you've trimmed. What are these feathers right here? These long ones that should
You
be.
mean these ones?
Yes, those ones. What are those called?
Those are called the. Those are called the primary.
Primaries. Okay, and these ones right here are the second.
The secondaries.
The secondaries. Good
And
job.
these ones right up here, kind of forgot.
That's okay. All right. There's a
But
tail.
here's a claw.
The claw.
Here's a claw that I cut off.
Gross.
Can't really see it.
Okay.
Right
Oh, very nice. Okay. All right. Are you done identifying all your structures? Do you have other structures you want to identify?
Yeah.
What else?
I'm going to talk a little. Well, I had a fun time dissecting this pigeon. And I was going to look at some things in my under my microscope, but I guess not because it's very late and it's way past my bedtime. But
All right. Say thank you to your aunts.
what?
You say thank you to your aunts.
And Aunt Katie and Aunt Emily gave this dissecting kit to me, and I bought this pigeon, and I was going to say thank you to them if they're watching this video.
All right. Bye, baby.